Good day, YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. Time for a spot of royalty. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, the Magi Method. Find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Many thanks to the generous folks who have purchased me a cup of tea recently. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment. As many of you know, I've been away for a couple of days because I moved. So a lot of lifting and carrying, and my back is sore, and I think I'm feeling a little stressed. I just hooked up the cable TV this afternoon, and that took hours, like at least an hour on the phone. So the Diana statue unveiling happened. Harry left immediately after the unveiling. He skipped the meeting with the Queen. He dodged that bullet. That seems like a really bad idea. If you, like in the mob, if the boss calls you and you skip a meeting with the boss, they immediately send people out to do a hit on you. You'll be killed. So, I mean, this is pretty high level stuff. You're not supposed to skip a meeting with the Queen. I don't think she's going to send out a hit squad or anything. Will and Harry each had prepared speeches. Neither gave them. Harry refused to show anyone his speech. It was allegedly written by Meghan, and I'm sure it had all the right weirdo buzzwords and victimology. So literally they just gave one joint speech. No one was allowed to give speech. So why did Harry skip the meeting with the Queen? Was he terrified? Let's just take a look at that, because that's really quite a big deal. Why did Harry skip the meeting with the Queen? I have to move my focus. No. There's a woman in the middle. What do we have? So we have a woman, we have a Jack of Hearts, we have a bunch of hearts. The outcome of the hearts is very good, so they're not going to wreck him immediately. Official meeting with the mother and talking. 18, 20, 30, 8 diamonds. Talking about everything. And 8 diamonds is the card of money. Maybe they were specifically going to talk about money. Player, he was going to more talking about money. You know, Jack is a child. Grandma, I need money. 9 spades. Nope, not going to give you any money. We're cutting you off. Harry, all you do is say terrible things about us. Queen of Hearts. This could be Meghan, or this could be the Queen. Jack of Hearts and 2 diamonds. The child connected to the Queen. So I think this is the Queen. Family and family. Karmic relationship and home. Very family oriented. 22, 24, 35. 9 clubs. Official relationship. That's interesting. Did it really upset the Queen that Harry skipped the meeting? Because it doesn't look like it. I mean, it's not looking like it. And I guess I'm not done reading these cards, so I'm not going to pick them up yet. Did it really upset the Queen that Harry skipped the meeting? Because Charles and the Queen, everybody decamped to Scotland. Oh, Harry's coming? Oh, that's nice. And they all just left town. So that tells you a lot. You know, physical closeness is the best indicator of a good relationship between 2 people. You know, will they be physically close to each other? Do they want to spend time with each other? Do they touch each other? Physical closeness. You know, and they left town. The Queen and Charles left town, and Kate didn't show up. Kate didn't show up. He didn't see, the kids weren't there at the statue unveiling. They had a private viewing. So was the Queen very upset about, how's the Queen feeling about Harry skipping out on the meeting? There's a 6 spades. We have 3 blackbirds talking. over, a lot of things. Hamster wheel is a long trip. Hamster wheel can literally be the journey of life and how it's transformed, talking about this long journey that they're taking and how things have really changed. 13 is Four Hearts. So family, how things have really changed in the family. What are we going to do going forward about our family and how it's gone so bad? 12, 17, Five Hearts reacting to that. So she just wanted to have a conversation with Harry about all this stuff, just straight dope, straight conversation about what's happened. So what do we have? So she's not really upset. She is kind of like, he's acting like a child skipping the meeting with the Queen. He just doesn't want to face the music. And I think he was going to give a really terrible speech full of all those buzzwords blaming the royal family again and the Queen, and it's just awful. So what do we have here? Why? Why did he skip the meeting? Just childish. Didn't want to face it. Just childish, didn't want to face it. Childish, didn't want to face it. Just like, this is why people take drugs. He just was childish and didn't want to face it. He's just going to avoid it. And he's still, I don't think he's done throwing stones yet. And that's very bad for Harry. All of this is very bad for Harry. And it's all probably going to work out for Meghan. Let's look at Harry and William, Prince Harry and Prince William. Was there any warming between them? Because Harry kept looking at William, and William was just gray-rocking him, giving him nothing. Nothing to feed him. Wasn't giving him any attention, just kind of not giving him much. And that's how you deal with somebody who just keeps attacking you and twisting all your words and pretending that they're always a victim. So let's look at Harry and William. Was there any warming in the relationship? What do we have? Harry. William. Star of Bethlehem, the future, open future, connected to the family and the future together. 11, 13, Four Hearts, family. Harry wanted to reconnect. He wanted to make it better. Even after all that, that's so weird. We have to ask, was he planning to roast them again? Which he was. What do we have with William? No, not having it. Yeah, you're part of the royal family, and this has to change. Water into wine is transformation. 12, 21, this has to change. No, this has to change. This situation has to change. And that's the message he's giving. This situation has to change. There's a snake in the permanent family. 12 and 7, 19, 5 clubs. Decisions about the snake in the royal family. That snake would be Meghan. Let's ask if Harry was going to roast the royal family again with the speech prepared by Meghan. Let's back up a little bit. Was Harry planning to roast the royal family and create more drama with the speech prepared by Meghan that he was not? Was Harry planning to roast the royals in his speech? Butterfly, cornucopia, sun. Oh boy. Okay, do we have Harry roasting the royals? Well, on the surface, exposing, sun, butterfly, very public, sun exposes all, the butterfly is very public. Everything, 9, 3 hearts. His words were going to be sweet, but they were going to be laced with poison. So on the surface, it was a cleverly prepared speech. So they may have actually used some of the royal, some of the, PR people that they have. So it was going to be sweet on the surface, but sour going down, laced with poison. What do we have here? Executioner, incubus, succubus, city, cup overflowing, and player. Player, young energy, childish energy, cup overflowing. Going to talk about his emotions and how upset he is and all that stuff to the whole world. And incubus, succubus, and executioner ruthlessly, systematically sowing poison in the relationships in front of the world by talking about the feelings. Okay, the feelings. Yeah, I think Harry and Meghan should ask for reparations. I think that's the right move. I don't think they'll get them, but I don't know. Let's add this up. 13, 23, 44 plus 8, 52, 58. There's only 54 cards in the deck. Ace of spades. Ace of spades. So he was really going to, roast the royals. But it was a very cleverly prepared speech. I bet you they're going to, do this speech somewhere. They're going to find a place to give that, poisonous speech that they were intending to give. I think everybody knows that Meghan wrote that speech, but how much of that speech did Meghan write? Was that Meghan's speech that Harry was going to speak that got, that Harry was going to give, and it got shot down? And William didn't make the speech either. Because William could have said, no, you're not going to make your speech, I'm going to make my speech. But instead, they made a joint statement, and nobody made their own speech. So look at how pared down it was. They didn't let anybody come. There was going to be 100 people, and it was pared down. So there were no rotten eggs, no tomatoes thrown at Harry. Did Meghan write this speech that didn't see the light of day? Did Meghan write that speech? We have a yes. Meghan write the speech? Yeah, she did, but there were many people involved in the structure. 10, 19, 5 club, more than one, two or more options. Yes, these are Meghan's thoughts and her words. And Harry is just a hand puppet. So roadblock officially, and mustard seed messages, 10, 15, 4 clubs. This was the opportunity to create more problems for the royal family. So this is a missed opportunity to create more problems. So what I see happening here is Harry was going to give another problematic speech. It was going to be very carefully worded. It was going to sound very nice. It was going to be filled with emotions, and it was going to just create more problems for the royals. And they shot that down, and they limited. They're really taking the high road. They didn't let people boo Harry. They didn't let him be unpopular. They made sure that there was nobody there to be really nasty to him. I'm kind of surprised that people didn't show up with like a balloon, a pink baby with red hair in diapers and a balloon, labeled Prince Harry, like they did for Donald Trump. So they really spared him. They really, step by step, they kept the disasters from occurring. But Harry was going to really rake everyone again, and he's still playing the bad guy. So he was going to give a really nasty speech, and then he skipped out on the Queen. So I don't think Harry is ready to reconcile yet and to turn his path around yet. I think there's more negativity to come from Harry in the near future. That's how I see it. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination Fortune Telling, the Magi Method, and I'll see you next time.